Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is me, and today we are going to continue because I have started a series where I'm doing different predictions. So I did a journal reading and I did one which was like a far away future reading. Now I'm going to do some of the random ones. So the first one is that there's going to be a difficulty in day-to-day life. So people are going to experience, like for example, whatever your day-to-day life used to be, you're going to find like these new annoyance or hindrance kind of things. Like there's these like unknown elements are coming from here and there and they're annoying you, and you just cannot understand how to process all of it. Not that you are not able to handle it, you're able to handle it, but it's just that sometimes you have to process it internally. So my recommendation is not to get harsh on yourself or on other people. Be mindful towards yourself, be mindful towards others and to the environment and everything, because whatever it is much more like periodic or temporary. So like either way, like even if if it's specifically if it's periodic, then it's something like getting periods every single month. So for next 1 year my recommendation is that he just अपना को keep yourself prepared that there is going to be an entry of an element कहीं से भी which is going to annoy you. That's it. Next is introduction of new laws. So I feel that there is going to be a lot of introduction of new laws, just not within the country, but all around the globe. Everywhere, people are going to find government implementing or introducing new laws, and it is going to be a little kind of like, you can say like back and forth kind of situation, and it will depend from country to country that how people take it. But there is going to be introduction of new laws almost in every country. Boarding schools are going to be a very hot topic all around the globe. People are going to talk about boarding schools, and on some level I feel that people are going to try to make boarding schools very like normal. Like it's very normal to have a boarding school or to send your child to a boarding school. So that thing is there. So we can see that a lot of private or public schools, they will be transforming themselves into a boarding school actually. So that is going to change a lot of things, just not in educational spectrum but other spectrums too. Then there is going to be an introduction, like this is something which I feel for India, like for within the country, that there is going to be introduction of like multiple sports within the country. Like it's not, I'm not saying that people are not aware about the sports, it's that there is going to be movement or development in sports that were not developed, or like जिनमें अभी तक movement हमें आज तक देखने को नहीं मिली थी, उन sports वाले areas में बहुत ज़्यादा development and movement and like achievements भी देखने को मिलेगी. And one more thing is that certain food items that you used to consume, for example, whoever you are watching, like okay, you're going to find yourself not eating certain food items that you used to eat a lot. For example, you're a tea person, for example, okay, and you could never go without a tea. Like सुबह एक चाय के बगैर नहीं हो सकती. All for a sudden you're finding yourself leaning towards lemon or just pani. You're like no chai. So that is a very huge flip, but that is something that I see coming for a lot of people. It can be because of health issues, or it can be because of just personal choices. And the third element is something which is called peer pressure, or like just the societal aspects that you think that are prominent because of that too. And this thing I felt like for quite some time too, that handy gadgets, okay, I'm not talking about like gadgets like in the sense of like sci-fi, but like handy gadgets which you can use for day-to-day life, there is going to be a rise in that market. It's going to take a little bit time, like maybe 2 साल और, but उसके बाद जाके it's going to skyrocket. Like it's already on the peak, but it's like there's going to be introduction of like much more creative and innovative kind of things that people are going to be like, मुझे उसकी ज़रूरत है कि नहीं है, पर ये जितना interesting लग रहा है उसके हिसाब से शायद से है. So be ready, be prepared to find some of the most quirky and crazy kind of gadgets very soon. I strongly feel that. There's going to be a boom in the renewable market. So, like, renewable energy, or like creating energy from waste, that kind of thing, everything. I was just talking about waste and मेरे को cockroach दिखा सामने. Like, this is like very random kind of stuff that I have like just written out. Like, there's another thing which I strongly feel, that there is going to be rise in thriller mystery kind of movies. Just not movies but shows too. Thriller mystery. So like, it's like every single movie and show that you're watching, उसमें thriller या mystery है. Okay, genres में अगर आप जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे कॉमेडी, रोमांस वगैरह कुछ भी लिखा होगा, एक्शन भी लिखा होगा, उसके साथ साथ थ्रिलर मिस्ट्री पक्का होगा. बाकी कुछ हो या ना हो, थ्रिलर मिस्ट्री विल बी ऑलवेज देयर. Like, that's what I feel for next few years. Like, because thriller mystery is very prominent, right? Focus on food hygiene. So like, this is something which I feel like within the country, like in the hygiene aspect, okay, not in the aspects of other regulations, because that are being regulated, but the hygiene aspect will be much more highly regulated, even for the street areas. Like, it's not like the responsibility will be thrown on the vendors, but rather it will be like government is like creating these new bodies, because I did talk about in my previous video about like new opportunities coming forward and new job opportunities specifically. So there are going to be many new aspects that government will be introducing, and that will be simply uplifting the current situation of the street food area. Something that I feel like it's like 8 of Pentacles kind of situation. This is something under work, because it is something very diverse. And देखते हैं क्या होता है. Okay, like how government take it forward and how they handle it, the whole thing. After one point, it's on people, like how we take it. For example, if you start seeing that like जो भी food vendors हैं उनके आसपास like proper hygienic, like उनके like they have अलग-अलग compartments for like disposing and all, okay, and they have their proper gloves and everything, like it's perfect, okay, in every way, like hygiene वाले aspects से. उसके बाद तो हमारे ऊपर आती है ना responsibility to maintain that cleanliness. उन्होंने तो अपना पार्ट कर दिया कि वो लेके आगे अपना अपना पूरा जो मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स कंसिडर इन दिस सिचुएशन दैट कि वेंडर्स के ऊपर पूरा डाल दिया उन्होंने कि आप ये सब चीज़ें अपने पास आपको रखने पड़ेंगी, एंड उसी तरीके से काम चलेगा आगे चल के. ओके, तो उसके बाद जाके तो हमारे ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आ रही है ना. वेंडर्स ने तो अपना पार्ट प्ले कर दिया, उन्होंने वहाँ पे डब्बे रख दिए, 3 डब्बे रख लिए फॉर एग्जाम्पल, कि एक आगे आपका गीले वेस्ट के लिए, एक आगे आपका उसके लिए नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल के लिए, एक आगे आपके उनके लिए विच इज़ लाइक पेपर एंड ऑल, राइट, बिकॉज वो अलग अलग तरीके से होता है. वो सब कुछ है, अब क्या कर सकते हैं ना. अब इतना वेस्ट हम लोग जनरेट करते तो हर एक वेस्ट की अलग अलग कैटेगरी है, हर एक वेस्ट को अलग अलग डब्बे में जाना पड़ेगा ना. अब उसके बाद मान लेते हैं कि हम लोग में उतना सिविक सेंस के ऊपर इतनी बातें चली हुई हैं. अब उसमें आपको वहाँ पे लिख दिया है, ठीक है, मान लेते हैं इंग्लिश में लिखा हुआ है विच इज़ लाइक द कॉमन लैंग्वेज. उसके बाद जो आपकी रीजनल लैंग्वेज है, ओके, द स्टेट दैट जहाँ पे वो वेंडर प्रेजेंट है, उस लैंग्वेज में भी लिखती है. अगर उसके बावजूद आप लाइक तीनों में गड़बड़ कर रहे हो, लाइक आप लाइक जो बायोडिग्रेडेबल वाला है उसको नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल में डाल रहे हो, तो फिर उस टाइम पे तो लाइक होता है ना, थोड़ा तो फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगा ही, होता है ना गवर्नमेंट के अंदर भी कि कम ऑन, लाइक we are trying so much, like the vendors are cooperating, we are cooperating, so like the public needs to cooperate too. अब लाइक पर पब्लिक को फोर्स नहीं कर सकते, ओके, दैट इज सिंपल एंड स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. वो पब्लिक को अपने आप से अंदर से आगे आना पड़ेगा. वो पब्लिक जितना आगे आ सकती है वो उतना आ रही है, वो बात अलग है, ठीक है, पर उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं. So this is it's going to be a very controversial topic. Like I'm just talking about it, और अभी मेरे को वैसे फील होने लगे कि भाई इसमें तो बड़े सारी चीज़ें हैं. So like when it will be introduced, I think it will take it like longer time implement होते throughout the country. Like हो सकता है कि कुछ states उसको like ज़्यादा easily और जल्दी implement कर पाएँ, and there are going to be certain states जहाँ पे ज़्यादा time लगे. There's that. Apart from that, there is going to be like जितने भी edible and हमारे खाने की items है specifically, like there's going to be a gross sale, like होता ना, the sales are going to skyrocket, उस तरीके वाली चीज़ होने वाली है बहुत जल्द. And yeah, sales are going to go off the roof. And like I'm talking about like restaurants too, they're going to experience it too. Apart from that, there's going to be a rise in pollution. Like it's like rise in pollution can be in any way, like the like so like pollution is talks about the stuffiness. So there's going can be this feeling of stuffiness in the sense of like you do not feel that your air is clean enough or the water is clean enough or the environment that you are present in is not like breathable enough. So like that stuffy kind of feeling is going to be there. And apart from that, there is going to be a newer market for a newer age. So this is something which is going to be completely introduced by the newer generation for all generations, but it's going to be a market which is going to be led by someone like Cogniment and all, but it's going to be like the ones who like so the ones who own, they are the old money, okay, but the ones who are leading, they are the new generation. They're the one who came forward with the idea and they are the one who want to take it forward. So we're going to see a newer different kind of market too. We will be getting to see that too. All these things, I think it will like take all of them, all these readings like that I did just now, they're like 3 to 5 years for each one of them. Some of them like they're the one, there's few that will take a little bit longer, but nothing is going to take longer than 8 or 10 years. Like 10 is like होता ना, मैं ज़्यादा बोल रही हूँ, like 8 साल तक everything will be like there. Like introduction of new departments, I did talk about that. There are going to be introduction of new departments, like departments that did not exist and departments that are that came into existence because of the new age and time that we are living in. So there's that too. So with that, I want to wrap this up, and if you guys liked it, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And if you keep on watching tarot card or just prediction videos that I make, like there's things that I talk about from intuition and gut, do let me know in the comment section, and I will be making more videos soon. Bye bye.